Boom! Boom, 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 boom. 2-1. We finally freaking do this. Let me just have a breather. Wow. Okay, I mean, we have so much to talk about. We have so much to discuss. And, well, first of all, welcome to the guys who are watching this after this is live. And welcome to you guys who are watching it live right now. We just beat Lazio 2-1, finally. So that means that we are 8 points ahead of Merda with 4 games to play. And I'm telling it right now, this might actually be enough. Because with 4 games to play, that means 12 points. We can basically, we can lose 2, right? And then we get the 6 points. Now we're back to 2. I mean, we can lose 2 out of the last 4 and still be good to go. But guys, this is a huge breakthrough. This might be enough. I'm not saying this is enough. We won it, no, because it's not mathematically impossible to get us, to get back at us. We've bottled the leads before. We almost blew the freaking 2-1 lead right at the end, of course, with Szczesny with a great save at the free kick there. But I mean, it was Jekyll and Hyde performance in the first half. Absolute disaster, in my opinion. Absolute waste of a half, really. Absolutely useless. There was so much to talk about in the first half. In the second half, however, much better. Right after that penalty kick, I mean, there was a PK, yes, no doubt about it. So we don't even want to discuss. It's a handball. We can hate the handball rule, but the fact is, when there is a handball in the penalty area, it is a PK, and that's it. Over and done with. I don't know if he got a yellow. He should have probably got a yellow because, well, De Ligt got a yellow, so I expect a yellow there as well. Cristiano, of course, converts the PK. The Campo Cannoniere, I believe, right now, or maybe they're equal. I think they're equal, yeah, because he scored as well. The PK for them. So, yeah, but in the first half, disaster. So let's just talk the first half, first of all. Ayur, welcome, but Dybala is the guy. Yes, he was not supposed to start even. The lineup was with Ramsey from the start, and it was actually Higuain from the start. But yes, Yusuf, welcome. Higuain getting injured. Let me just highlight your comment. Higuain getting injured saved Sarri. Exactly. Thank you. It's not about Sarri's brilliance tonight. It's because Higuain, getting injured. And I'm not sure. Okay, we will not talk about how it would have looked like if Higuain was there. It could have looked much different, because Dybala wasn't that great in the first half. He was good, yes, but he wasn't that great. In the second half, however, much better. But I mean, it could have done the other way around. It could have been Dybala in the second half coming on for Higuain. We don't know. The fact is that Dybala should always be starting, but it looks of it. So yeah, okay, fine. Next game, I don't care. But Cuadrado, what a waste of space tonight. Seriously. We'll go to the player ratings, of course. We always do that. I always do that. So it's so nice. First of all, it's so nice to see that we actually are able to grind out, and we go up 2-0 again. We concede 1 again, and finally grind out the result, the 2-1 victory. So vital for us, so vital. We start with a team that is, by the looks of it, it looked okay. I mean, Ramsey, Bentancur, Rabiot was actually also good tonight. And then we had Cuadrado on the right back was disaster. Alexandro on the left back was a disaster. Bonucci and De Ligt was quite good, actually. Excuse me. Bonucci was an absolute idiot, but De Ligt was actually okay. And then Cristiano, Dybala, and of course Douglas Costa from the start. And I gotta say, it's just so random. It's just so random when we just start with Ramsey all of a sudden. He came on to play against Atalanta, Milan, and Sassuolo. 5 minutes to 10 minutes left to play or so, and then he suddenly starts from the get-go against freaking Lazio, the must-win, and that's it. It was so strange. It was so strange, and I thought he did just okay, barely. So So yeah, there's not much to talk about from the first half. Disaster all over the place, no control whatsoever. You need to control the game. You need to take it by the balls, by the nuts, you know. But right with the first half, we didn't look at like it at all, and Lazio didn't look that interested even going forward. The only thing they did was send some long balls to freaking Immobile, and that's all that they needed to do to cause us problems. I mean, Bonucci was all over the place the whole game, so it was their tactics. Just send it to Immobile, and that's it. And I thought that in second half, I pray that in second half we go out without Cuadrado on the pitch. You know what happened? Both Douglas Costa and Cuadrado came out for the second half. Why? I mean, why? What did Cuadrado deserve to start the second half on the basics of the first half? So it doesn't matter how crap you play. It's all about his standards, his standard substitutions, the ones he already decided before the game. I just don't get it. He already decided that Cuadrado should have been played forward when Douglas Costa is being subbed off for Danilo. It's so predictable. We knew Ramsey will be out and Matuidi will come in. We knew that. We knew that freaking Danilo would play. We knew that probably Higuain would play. Not Higuain, maybe Dybala. We knew that was not to be the case because Higuain got injured during the warm-up. But it's so predictable. There is no tinkering. There is no tactics behind it. I feel it's just so random. So with Sarri, it pisses me off. Pisses me off after the first half, really. And I thought that Lazio was the most dangerous team. And don't get me started on Cristiano. Cristiano wasted some sitters tonight, by the way. But we'll get back to that. So and the second half, let's do second half much better. The PK, as I said, Stonewall penalty, no doubt about it. I'm glad they reviewed it. I'm glad they saw the VAR. I'm glad that they saw the actual case on point and saw that it was actually inside the box and gave the PK. Cristiano 100% against Strakosha, and 1-0. 2-0, well, it's all on Dybala, in my opinion. He stole the ball. He passed it FIFA style to Ronaldo, and it was a tap-in. It was more than a tap-in. It's an open goal. I mean, it's embarrassing to not score from there. So, yeah, Dybala, unselfish, great stuff from my man. Suddenly we concede a stupid goal. Why? Because Bonucci and Szczesny did not communicate. It is our captain. Well, Chiellini is our captain, but never mind. Now it's Bonucci. Bonucci is the captain. And then you have Szczesny, who should command your own box. So those two guys, you would think those two guys are talking to each other. Those two guys, you'd think, know how to communicate and to scream at each other whose ball it is. Nobody's taking responsibility. And it ends up in a PK, a stupid penalty for Bonucci. He will miss the next game, and most probably Rugani will start next to De Ligt. So I'm excited. Yeah, so, and luckily we grind out the 2-1 victory. Finally. So, let's do the player ratings. Let's go to the comment. Asim, welcome. If the management doesn't see it, we need a midfielder. We need a midfielder and fell back. I will go. Yeah, we need a midfielder. Yeah, no, we all know this. But yeah, Asim, great shout. Yes, for sure. We need a new midfielder. And we need a world-class midfielder. The one who can do absolutely everything. I'm not saying Pogba. I'm not saying his name. Well, but I'm not. I don't want him in my team, to be quite honest. It'd be too expensive. But that's another topic. Let's go to the player ratings. Let's start with Wojciech. I mean, the goal has to be blamed on him somehow, 50-50, Bonucci and himself, in my opinion. But I will still rate him 7 out of 10 because I thought he saved us a couple of times. And I mean, underrated. One of the most underrated goalkeepers in the world right now. Yeah, Justin, welcome, Justin. People really think you can come back in the Champions League. Yeah, well, crazier things have happened, man. Crazier things have happened, and it's a month away. Well, no, sorry, not a month away. It's 2 weeks. 2 2 weeks away, I think, or something, 2-3 weeks. So yeah, we'll see. Wojciech, 7 in my opinion. Nothing more to say really. Underrated, as I said. Alexandro. What do I give Alexandro tonight, guys? Sloppy with the ball. Very frustrating to watch at times. Some great flashes of something, but really very, very poor in my opinion. So tonight, I didn't like the guy at all. 5 for me. It's just a 5. I don't know. It's something the post lockdown stuff. No, it's just so random right now. So poor, very, very poor. Tim is there as well. Thank you. Yes, the free kick save was nice on Wojciech. Yes, exactly. Unfortunately, my stream died. So during my watch party, my mates helped me out with explaining what actually happened. So I didn't see actual save. But according to them, that was a very nice one. So thanks. Yeah, thanks, Tim. I see some questions there, guys. I will take them. Tim and Yusuf, I see your questions. We will discuss this after the play ratings. Yes, for sure. Thanks. Really appreciate you guys. Let's go to... I don't know who. Let's go to Leonardo Bonucci, our main man, the one who can do no wrong apparently. Ball-playing midfielder, no defender. My ass. I'm sorry. The long balls, he struggles with them. Really, the long balls, he struggled with them the whole evening. Freaking penalty. What's up with that? Bonucci? I've said so many times. Communicate. You are the captain. Communicate. Szczesny, communicate. Talk together. That's piss poor. Piss poor from freaking Bonucci. So that's on him. I'll give him a 5 tonight. I'm giving him a 5, and that's being generous. I'm just being generous because that goal pissed me off real time. Piss him off. Sandro has regressed these past years. Yeah, but I mean, with Allegri, even Dybala regressed with Allegri. So I gotta cut some slack on this one. But I don't know. He needs a challenge, man. He needs somebody who can challenge him for the left back spot. But right now we have nobody. So yeah. Daniel, welcome. Sack Bonucci first. Yeah. That would never happen, unfortunately. We win, but we always feel the same. Feel the team can be more assertive. It's always a scrap. Yeah. But this is sorry. This is game management. I've been talking about this the whole last stream. Game management. Learn this right now. He learns nothing from his mistakes, apparently. Matthijs de Ligt, I would just go straight to his rating. I just give him to 7 out of 10. Again, I thought he was solid, quiet. But it's a good quiet, it's a good quiet when your central defender is quiet, it's good. It's good. I like that. And he doesn't always have to be that dominant, Luckily, no issues with his shoulders. Looks fine. So that's good. That's very, very good to see. I'm glad. And then we had Mr. So You Think You Can Dance, Colombia. Man, what an absolute disaster class. What an absolute crap fest from Don Juan Cuadrado. Almost every single thing he did in the first half was absolute crap. Useless. In the second half, slightly better because we moved him up the pitch. So basically, only the tactic change made him better, not him himself, Still some stupid step overs, some stupid indecisions that he couldn't make. That is so poor. I mean, the first half was a disaster. 3. Nothing more. Absolute waste of space. But again, we don't have anybody else. We needed to rotate because Bernardeschi was out suspended. Looked like a drug addict in the stands, by the way. Douglas Costa, all the way up from the start. I didn't agree with that, by the way. I would like to see Cuadrado on the right wing instead of Douglas Costa, and then coming on for Cuadrado, there should be Douglas. But hey, that's what happened. Danilo should have played from the start. But then again, I see the point with the fitness issue. Freaking Danilo played every single game for the past month. So of course, the rotation, I get it. But Juan Cuadrado, disaster class. I said this couple of weeks ago that Cuadrado was starting to be consistent. Well, that was a maximum, ultimate jinx. He was crap ever since. Absolute disaster. And then we go to our midfield. Rodrigo Bentancur started in deep lying. Didn't think he had any particularly good game. Barely a 6, in my opinion. Barely a 6. Again, I think this is down to Sarri, guys. This is a young kid. He needs to be managed. He needs to be taught what to do with the ball when you are a deep-lying midfielder. But it's just all over the place. Absolutely. I mean, this is a young lad who's probably one of our best players, no doubt about it. But still, he needs some tutoring, of course. And who's going to get it from? Freaking Pjanic? He's halfway to Barcelona? No. Pirlo is an excellent choice for under 23s right now. So he might learn something from Pirlo if it's allowed. For sure it's allowed. But if he has time, and I really hope that Bentancur would think about that and consider actually asking Pirlo for some tutoring once he is in the under 23s. So, or youth system, I don't know. At least, yeah, Pirlo is in the club. Welcome. And Bentancur should take note. But tonight, 6. Adrien Rabiot started on the left flank, on the left Mezzala side. Again, I say this again. One of our better performances since the lockdown ended. Quiet towards the end of the game, yeah, but he played, I think, the full 90, and deservedly so. I think I gotta say, stable guy. Of course, some absolutely stupid stuff from Rabiot sometimes, but overall, that drive when you has the drive, going forward with the ball, it's sensational. I'm surprised that actually Rabiot is that fast. He kills everybody going forward. I mean, he's not Douglas Costa by no means, but those long legs help a lot. So today, another good game by Rabiot. And that footer also, I gotta say, he has a sweet shot. So take more shots, man. Just have a go. Have a go at it. Rabiot is a beast. Kara, welcome. Thank you for joining. Rabiot is a beast. Exactly. I think so too. And let's go to our other flank, so to speak, Aaron Ramsey. I'm not so sure what to give him tonight, to be quite honest, because, as I said, it was so random to start the guy in the first place. It was so random to even play him, but I thought he did okay. Absolutely okay. There was one time in the first half I thought that, why do you take 2 touches when you have the ball in the box and Cristiano was all alone? You take out of the first touch, you just slice it to Ronaldo or just have a go at it on the first touch. So that was just, I didn't like that from Ramsey, but overall just okay. But really, it's about the understanding between the players as well, and he's got the minimal of that at the moment, and that's because we barely used him. So 6, and the injuries also. I thought he also got injured in the second half as well. So yeah, just barely 6, maybe 6.5 if I'm nice. And then we go to Cristiano. We will save him for later, of course. We go to. Let's start with Douglas Costa. Let's do Douglas Costa. This is why we don't start Douglas Costa. Nothing didn't affect the game at all. Some flashes, some here and there. Cutting inside as he always does, but really nothing. And I start to think that those great performances from Douglas, they are so very, very, very few of them. It's not worth keeping him for next season. Because we keep waiting for something great to happen for Douglas, but we just wait for nothing. We wait and wait and wait, and then suddenly it's just flat out nothing. So tonight is unfortunately another poor random performance from Douglas. 6. I didn't think he did anything bad particularly, but still nothing good either. We expect some absolute insanity from this guy, but nothing. Ziad, will Ramsey be here next season? I don't know, to be quite honest. I do not know. There are some rumors that he's rumored back to the Premier League. Apparently, Man United are interested or something. Maybe even Chelsea. I don't know. It was something. But I don't know. I think he's happy in Turin. I think his family is happy in Turin. So as long as he's happy and our coach apparently is okay with him as well, I think so. So I think he will stay for next season. Yeah, but to be honest, I don't know. Especially with this exchange of players nonsense during the off season. What are we gonna do? Or Khedira will for sure be gone. I think there are talk of him going to Qatar. And Matuidi, I'm not sure what's going to happen to him. I'll probably stay as well. And Rabiot also is in the limbo. So, yeah, it's all over the place right now. Ramsey as well. But good question, yeah. I'm also wondering that as well. Let's go from Douglas. Let's go to... it's supposed to be Pipita, but it is Paulo Dybala. Let me just write his name down. I don't know what to say. Paulo Dybala was absolutely one of our best, no doubt about it. Was one of our best players. However, it was just by pure luck or unluck to Higuain's injury was the reason he started. Otherwise, it would be a completely different game. But he was one of our better players during the first half, but that wasn't good either. He was on the acceptable level. Rabiot, in my opinion, was probably one of our best players in the first half. Second half, however, Paulo erupted, toyed with Lazio players at times. So this is why, and the assist as well to Cristiano. I will not forget that. Don't worry. 7.5 to Paulo. Yeah. I thought he did great, and I don't understand the logic behind benching Dybala in the first place from Sarri. I need an explanation for that one, please. And then we go to our main man, the capo cannoniere, equal with Ciro Immobile, Cristiano Ronaldo. Buckle up, guys. This is gonna be fun. First, I'll say, the leadership. Okay, we'll start with the good things about Cristiano. He scored 2 goals. The one was a PK. You still need to score them. Yes, I know. Relax. The second one was a tap-in. If Dybala was all alone against Strakosha, probably would have scored that as well. But the fact that he wanted that goal as well, and he got the ball, and he scored for the tap-in. Well done, Cristiano. You wanted to score to become the capo cannoniere at least for 10 or 15 minutes. Well done. And also, Cristiano was one of the few guys out there who showed some leadership qualities tonight. I will say this. He pushed the team. He pushed the teammates. He told Matuidi to go wherever there is where he was talking about where to go. He was like, Dybala, go there, push up. We need the third goal. He was bossing around the players. And I don't know what Sarri was doing, to be quite honest. So, and that begs the question. We talked about this during our watch party. Who is actually managing this team? Is it Cristiano at times, or is it Maurizio Sarri? That's a good question. Yeah, and tonight, it very well looked like it was Cristiano out there who was bossing the team and was actually the captain. He wanted to win this tonight. So, well done, Cristiano. Well done. Let's see. Kara, for me, 8.5. Who is that? Is it for Dybala, I guess? Yeah. Yeah. Ziad, Dybala dribble in the corner kick killing. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good move from Dybala in the first half. Yes, indeed. Nasty. And he was pressing all day. I think it was Cristiano. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. So Cristiano, it was good. Now the bad. course, he's gonna be the bad with me and Cristiano. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, because we are realistic about this. I don't want to praise this Cristiano guy for 10 out of 10 performance, because he will not get a 10 out of 10 from me. Relax. Seriously, how many sitters did he miss tonight? He could have had a hat-trick. He could have had 4 goals tonight. Yes, he gets into those opportunities. He actually gets shots off target or headers off target tonight. But guys, you are at that level. We expect you to score those sitters. Totally unpressed, totally unmarked. So you just have to head it into the goal. Simple as that. But for some strange reason, he always misses those. Well, not always, but he always misses those. Those open, the easy choice, the easy ones. The difficult ones he actually manages to score. But it's strange with Cristiano. And guys, what do I give him? What do I give him? Well, for the overall, he did score 2 goals. And he did boss the team around like a leader should, finally. Bonucci, take note. He did, however, waste so many chances. But I will give him an 8 tonight. I'll give him an 8 for his leadership, for his, for his grinta, so to say, right? Not for his goals only, but for his grinta to manage your teammates, because Sarri sure isn't able to do that. So Cristiano just gonna take over now. That's how disaster class our manager is. It looks that way. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. So Cristiano gets an 8 out of me, and yeah, man of the match, I guess, since he got this highest rating, just slightly behind. Well, Dybala is slightly behind Cristiano and De Ligt as well, and Rabiot. And Wojciech Szczesny as well. But I think Cristiano did good tonight overall. And of course, some sitters that should have been a goal. Yes, I would criticize him for that. But he did score 2. He became the first guy to score 50 goals in England, Spain, and Italy. Yeah, we know that. So congratulations, I guess. Better than Messi. And Rabiot comes is there. Rabiot, man of the match for you. Yeah, I mean, Rabiot was great tonight. No doubt about it. And that's what I like about Rabiot post this lockdown. He's such a stable guy. It's better and better every single game. And more confident on the ball. He really knows. He really knows what to do right now. Before, it was just all over the place. No confidence whatsoever. And this confidence, this is what you get when you play football, when you play from the start, when you play games. So the more you play, the better you become. Well, at least Rabiot did. Cuadrado is just stagnating, that in my opinion. All right. What does Sarri get in your rating for the season so far? Oh, that's a good question. I'm sure. I'm very harsh if I say 0. Because I fail to see any progress with this guy in the team. Yes, there are some Sarri fans out there that will say this, that this guy actually has like no players at his disposal to play the Sarri ball. But then again, Cristiano, Dybala, Bentancur, Aaron Ramsey, freaking even Douglas Costa. What's not to like? What's not to create? And nothing. He had us for 1 year and 21 days. Still nothing. And this is why I just don't get why we're praising the guy, because I don't see any progress whatsoever. And tonight, Lazio, well, they didn't have legs to attack us. When we gifted them 2-1. Only then he started reacting. But I gotta say, tonight for the Sarri, especially tonight, he had no options. Higuain was injured. I mean, Matuidi was already on the pitch. So what are you gonna do to game manage? You got to bring in Rugani or something. So that's what he did. So nothing exceptional from Rugani, in my opinion, from Sarri, in my opinion. RB Combs was superb. Yeah, there we go. Sarri's game management was superb. I wouldn't say superb. That's pushing it. That's pushing it because again, we're 2-0 up, and then we concede one stupidly by personal mistakes from Bonucci and Szczesny, and that's it. And then we started to be real defensive, like Allegri style. So maybe he learned something, just a bit, but still, it's early days to even rate him as a manager. If he deserves next season, no, in my opinion, no, not yet. I want to see what happens in Champions League first. And the guys, Paratici and Nedved and Agnelli probably will say that he will of course stay for next season. And then I'm scared. Because if they say this right now, that means it doesn't matter what happens in Champions League. And that scares me right now because I want him to prove me that he deserves to be here next season. If we are gifting him the players that he needs, let me just take Cristiano away. I mean, we're limiting ourselves for Sarri ball, and Sarri ball is plan A. There is no plan B with Sarri ball. So be careful, guys. Be careful what you wish for. If you give him the Jorginho, Arthur, anybody else, and if that plan doesn't work, screwed. Also, we're going to take a look at our center backs right now because Chiellini will be injured, and Demiral will be starting to see. I'm not sure what's going to happen to Bonucci because he's been ass lately. So, yeah. Okay, real quick. Let's go to your questions. I saw some questions there. Yusuf, thoughts on Zaniolo to Juve next season? I don't know. I don't know because right after his injury, he just back from that injury, and Roma apparently are ready to release this guy, but he will be expensive because one, he's young, two, he's Italian. So this is why you give him already like a 50 million at least. So he will be expensive. I'm not sure if he would fit in the system. I have no idea. It's early days. Some act like they are, gurus, some transfer market experts, like say, Zaniolo will be perfect. Zaniolo will be so good. I don't know, guys. We also thought Ramsey wasn't going to be so good. We also thought Mirel and Pjanic would coast home with this Sarri ball. Didn't happen. So I don't know. I'll be fair to say I have no idea what's going to happen. Zaniolo to Juve, it could happen, and I'll be all for it. I'm embracing every single transfer, every single player that comes to Juve. I'll reset this and I'll say, welcome. Even freaking Pogba. If Messi comes, I'll welcome you with my open arms. But because everything can happen. Anything can happen. Freaking Danilo looks like a football player when he suddenly plays on the right back. Everybody hated on him. He couldn't defend. He uses it defending at Real Madrid, Porto, and Manchester City. But I think actually he's quite decent on the right back. Left back, useless, yeah. So you have to change your opinions about the guys when they are playing for Juve. That's just my opinion. Tim, I know this is a topic, but why did they cancel the Ballon d'Or? Well, I'll tell you why. Because they're idiots. That's why. Because it's unfair due to, I think France canceled their season early. So it would be unfair to Neymar or Cavani or Mbappe or somebody. That's why probably the COVID basically affected the performance for some players. That's BS in my opinion. Lewandowski still scoring, Cristiano still scoring, Messi still scoring, even though he has had a bad season so far. And the Champions League looks rather weird right now because it will be one-off game after this quarterfinal round. After this round, if we beat Lyon, of course. So yeah, I somewhat get it, but it's just so freaking lazy, and so they're afraid. They're scared. It's just so lazy. We're not gonna step on anybody's toes. We're not gonna do anything about it. We're just gonna cancel the Ballon d'Or. That's it, deal done. And I bet Lewandowski is pissed off. I bet Ronaldo is still pissed off. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. And we have also another question before we round up this. No, this is the one. I answered this one already. Yeah. All right, that's it. 35 minutes are gone, so I gotta run. Well, it's all past my bedtime. Way past my bedtime. I hope you enjoyed the game, guys. 8+. 8+. 4 games to play. Do we believe in the Scudetto? I'm smelling it. Ciao.